We're just seeing the last moments of an update that has come through. We are now at version 3.1.3. In the Elite Dangerous universe. And we have just returned from a mining operation. We're seeking selenium deposits in the ring system of a planet in, and I can't remember what the name of the system was we were last in. The HIP 5694 system. So, just give me a moment to reconfigure. Okay. Testing out our headset here. So it looks like we have an update has probably occurred, and it looks as if the Thargoids have been locked out of the bubble again. Nope, I stand corrected. HIP 44811, which is a system I was visiting recently, has been attacked and the space station has been damaged. So that can't be good. Metcalf station is on fire and in need of assistance. Let's go to our starport services and we'll have a quick peek at the Galnet and see what updates we have had as of today. Whoa, here we go. Whoa, there are several news articles. Our stories are queued up. Let's have a look at Galnet News.
An interview with Aisling Duval. Princess Aisling Duval has discussed her forthcoming marriage in an exclusive interview with entertainment journalist Solomon Helios. The princess spoke openly about many topics, including the impact of her announcement. I was as surprised as everyone else. After the ball for the federal delegation, things moved very quickly. Perhaps I should have been more patient, but I wanted people to know my intentions as soon as possible. On her relationship with Federal Ambassador Jordan Rochester, she said, I had met Jordan a few times at diplomatic events, and we always got on well. He's much warmer and funnier than one would expect an ambassador to be. I don't know how I managed without him for so long. She also tackled criticism from Senator Zemina Torval, among others. Any negativity around this wedding is based on prejudice and fear. Shouldn't we all be free to love whomever we wish? Maybe if Zemina was capable of such an emotion, she might understand. Regarding the future, Princess Duval revealed, Jordan and I see this marriage as an opportunity for change. Imagine a galaxy where both superpowers work hand in hand and support each other in times of hardship. Now that's a true marriage. Solomon Helios concluded the interview with this comment. I'd like to sincerely thank Her Imperial Highness for speaking to us, and I'm especially happy to have received an invitation to the wedding of the century. I'll be reporting on every detail of this historic union in weeks to come. Identity of Nexus confirmed. Deputy Inspector Mara Klatt, of Alliance Interpol, has broken her silence regarding the League of Reparation. At a special press conference, she made this announcement. Prior to her death at the hands of the League of Reparation, I worked closely with my predecessor Chief Inspector Kay Kilbride. She revealed how Fleet Admiral Buchanan's assassination could only have been arranged by a senior figure within the Alliance Defense Force. She was patiently amassing evidence pertaining to this, a task that I inherited when she died. Information decrypted from the League's comms network has confirmed Kilbride's suspicions. I can also confirm that the arrest of Admiral George Varma was due to false leads, misdirection on the part of Varma's protégé within the Alliance Defense Force, Rear Admiral Riri McAllister. Rear Admiral McAllister is Nexus, the League's central coordinator. She has now been arrested and formally charged with conspiracy to commit terrorism. We have released Admiral Varma with our apologies. The decrypted data has also revealed the location of 2 major League enclaves. The task force is organizing an operation to eradicate these groups, which we hope will be supported by the galactic community. Council member Jed Traeger was also present at the conference, and remarked, "We all owe a debt of gratitude to Inspector Klatt and the late Chief Inspector Kilbride. Thanks to their dedication, Nexus has at last been unmasked. Hopefully this marks the end of the League's reign of terror." Thargoid cult attacked. There has been a spate of violence against the Thargoid-worshipping Thargoid cult, resulting in dozens of deaths and hundreds of injuries. Since the Church of Eternal Void declared war against the sect, its members have compelled citizens to attack Thargoid believers in many systems. Several of the sect's places of worship have been firebombed. The Thargoid cultists have offered no resistance to the aggression, and have even refused to leave burning hive chapels. Cardinal Hieronymus, representing the Church of Eternal Void, addressed a large crowd. Our loyal followers are performing the Guardian's righteous work. Those who serve the Thargoid demons are demons themselves, and we must cast them out with fire and fury. A vocal campaigner against the Thargoid sect, Juanita Bishop, told the media, "It might not be pretty, but what's happening now is no different to what our brave pilots are doing out there in space, defending their own kind. We will do whatever it takes to protect our children from these monsters." Security forces have been slow to respond to the incidents, and few arrests have been made. Councillor Quinn D'Amico commented, "The lack of an immediate clampdown is inexcusable. The Church is inciting criminal acts and persecuting a legally registered religion. I call upon the authorities to bring the full force of the law against any vigilante behavior." Unexploded nuclear missile discovered. A thermonuclear weapon, launched over 1,000 years ago during Earth's Third World War, has been discovered. The intercontinental ballistic missile was found beneath the Pacific Ocean, during construction of new undersea habitation off the coast of California. Lieutenant Commander Paige Patterson, a munitions disposal specialist for the Federal Navy, gave this statement. The missile was partially embedded in the ocean floor when aqua engineering teams found it. Erosion of the casing makes identification difficult, but the design is consistent with strategic ordnance of the mid-21st century. Its thermonuclear warhead would have had an explosive yield of 45 megatons. Robotic avatar units have successfully disarmed the missile's uranium core, so the risk to local populations has been nullified. We are now treating the area for radiation leakage. The remains of the missile will be scrapped. Dr. Imogen Riang, a historian specializing in Earth conflicts, observed. A variety of relics from World War III, which took place between 2044 and 2055, have been found over the centuries. All nuclear exchanges between nation-states were thought to be well documented, so this discovery comes as quite a shock. Although the missile's origin remains a mystery, its location near the western seaboard suggests two possibilities. Either it was a failed launch from a silo in the United States, or it was an inbound enemy missile that failed to reach its target. In the latter case, it was likely disabled by the USA's defensive laser grid, which combined ground turrets with armed satellites. This was how America avoided a nuclear detonation on its soil during the war, unlike most other continents on Earth. Cobra Wing campaign concludes. A spokesperson for the Cobra Wing has announced that its campaign to build a research outpost in the Ebor system has been enthusiastically received by the galactic community. Scores of pilots supported the campaign by delivering commodities to Morris Enterprise and eliminating agitators in Ebor, thereby ensuring the safety of traders. A spokesperson for the Cobra Wing released the following statement. "We want to thank all the commanders who supported this campaign. We hope that the new outpost helps us communicate with our neighbors and achieve peace. Pilots who contributed to the initiative can now collect their awards from Morris Enterprise in the Ebor system." Hunt the League of Reparation. A tri-superpower task force has launched a campaign to track down and eliminate members of terrorist group, the League of Reparation. Captain Niam Sutonia of the IISS, who is a prominent member of the task force, made this announcement. With the arrest of Riri McAllister, otherwise known as Nexus, we now hold the main coordinator of the League of Reparation in custody. Furthermore, decrypted information has revealed the location of League strongholds in two separate systems, one in Imperial and one in Federal space. We are determined to eliminate these terrorists before they can wreak any more havoc, but fully expect tough resistance. Therefore we ask the galactic community to provide support in wiping out these dangerous extremists. The operation in Zibal will be coordinated by Zibal Power Company. Likewise, military action in Ian Palang will be supported by Ian Palang Corporation. The campaign begins on the 19th of July 3304 and will run for 1 week. If the final target is met earlier than planned, the campaign will end immediately.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
You are free of the restricted zone. This is the Imperial Flight Operations Period.
4, 3, 2. Incoming mission critical message.
And we are going to have orbital flight engaged. landing profile established. Entering glide pattern. after this, I'm afraid we're going to have to reboot in order to rectify this bad performance. I don't know exactly what causes it, other than it might be the Oculus process itself. More testing needs to be done over time.
Automated approach engaged.
Landing gear deployed.
And we are ranked Squire at 100%. So when we log in again, we should be able to get a ranking mission. We're very fortunate. Okay, we'll be right back momentarily. We're just going to do a quick reboot. This is Commander Trium, standing by.